Hey guys, what's up? What's up? What's going on? It's your girl Queen G. Welcome to another segment of the Queen G Live Experience. I am your host. As if you didn't know that. As if you did not know that, I'm your host. I'm so excited. Today is a great day. Not just a good day, it's an amazing and an awesome day. I wanted to make an announcement on this segment in particular about something that I'm excited about. So you guys know a couple of I 2018, put it like that. 2018, 18. I can't talk today. 2018, me and my family went through a suffering and a loss and a crisis of homelessness, and it has not been a secret that happened and took place in our lives. And we came up with in last year in December. I actually wrote a book about it called Get Back Up Again, which is about a family's triumph through homelessness and how we persevered and what we went through and what was created out of that, trying time in our lives. So listen, I don't know if you guys have Googled yourself lately or Googled your own personal names, but do that every once in a while because guess why? Today I went live, and this is a big announcement, you guys. I haven't told anyone. That you guys are the first to hear it today. Today, I went onto Google and looked up my name, Shantae Renee Gibson, my whole entire name, and discovered that my book, Get Back Up Again, is now at Walmart. How did that happen? I have no idea. Like, I have no idea how my book got placed at Walmart. And I say that because I didn't submit to Walmart. Like, as of right now, I'm confused. Like, I don't even know why or how this happened. Like, I have to do a little research and try to figure this out. It has a listed sale price. It is on the menu. Like, you can look up Get Back Up Again at Walmart. And
wow.
it's crazy, y'all. Even when I told my children, they were screaming because we're all like Walmart shoppers. You understand? So, God, like, thank you so much. How did this happen? I don't know. I don't understand the ramifications of this, how this happened, what happened, when it happened. I don't know. So, to be continued, I wanted to give that announcement at the top of this show. Also, I'm officially unblocked from Facebook. So this is what I want to talk about concerning that. You guys, listen, if you are blocked on Facebook and you just don't understand what's happening, make sure that you go to your settings. There's also a section where you can actually dialogue with Facebook and try to figure out what's going on. What I discovered is that my page, Queen G Live Experience, is under a category called community standard or something like that, which means that it's like public or open to the world. So you can't really post different types of things, derogatory, religious, political. You can't really address those kind of topics. So what I discovered is that some post that I shared off of Facebook that was religious, it was like a Bible scripture. They blocked me for that. Now, normally, is it freedom of speech and should we be able to do that? Yes, but because of the category that my page goes under, which is community, you know what I mean? They blocked me. So I've been in Facebook jail over 30 days due to this issue of not knowing that this post that I shared was the reason why I was blocked. So today I had to remove that post completely. They lifted it right away, and here we go. We're back. So I wanted to share that with you guys because it's probably some of you that's confused about the new algorithms of Facebook and what's going on and why you keep getting blocked and why this and that. You might not understand because you have to really, really go in detail and research and kind of have a talk and conversation with Facebook and find out what's going on. Okay? I just wanted to say that. So listen, you guys, I have a beautiful couple on my podcast today, which I have not interviewed any couples this year. Why? It's not that I didn't try to. It's just that it just hasn't happened yet. So this is going to be a special day because it's our first time this year, and this is December, interviewing a power couple. I want to introduce the Johnsons to you. Let's add them in, and let's get in here and talk to them, okay? So let me get out of here. Okay, hey.
How you guys doing?
Welcome to the show. And I want to first start by saying we heard y'all cheering for me with the Walmart situation. Thank you so much for the congratulations. Y'all was back there like, yeah. Oh my God. It's a blessing, right? Wow. I don't know how that happened. Seriously. I don't know how that happened. So I got to kind of do some research now and figure out what's going on. And if that's the case, I need to start telling people that the book is at Walmart, and you know what I mean? Have them go look for it, or have us subliminally go pick up a couple of copies, you know what I mean, as we're in there shopping or something.
We will pick out one.
Right. So welcome to the Queen G Live Experience, guys. And how are you today?
You're doing wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
Blessed.
Okay, and you guys are a married couple.
Yes.
How long have you been together? Give us a ballpark crank of how long.
9 years.
It'll be 9 years next year. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So y'all got some experience.
A little bit.
You've been through a couple of 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 7 things.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Right. And how many children do you guys have?
Altogether, we have 6. We're a blended family.
Yes.
Okay. In the beginning, what was that like, blending your families? Was it comfortable? Was it an issue?
Actually, everything about us getting together, marriage, the kids meeting was all ordained by God, because it all worked out the way it was supposed to. I'm talking about the kids acted like they've known each other all their lives when they first met, and they've been best friends, and they've always been best friends. And the day that we were getting married, or the day before we got married, it was February in South Carolina, so it's fairly warm. Mm-hmm. But on this day, it was windy, and it was kind of cool.
Man.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my God, and I'm like, oh my God, we got to get this. We got to get citronella candles and all this, because there was a lot of bugs and stuff out that day. That's what it was. There was a lot of
right.
So we had to get all the citronella candles. Long story short, forgot to get the citronella candles, but on the day of wedding day, the wind was blowing just enough where it wasn't cold, but it wasn't any bugs out there at all. Because the day before, it was unbearable. It was like, man, we got to get married in this. And it was like, oh my God. But like I said, it was ordained by God. Everything was, how we met, how we, everything.
Everything. And I'm married. So I know that there are trials and tribulations that come up through those times. What do you guys do to kind of help you through your times? Like what is your routine of what you do to help you kind of get through your crisis moments or your moments of frustration or whatever? Because I know that comes up in marriage and relationship and family. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I try to choke her out. That's what I try to do.
Okay. All right.
We're gonna be real about this now. No.
But I have empty milk cartons as well, and I have photo ops for him, so he don't have to worry about that.
I love that. I can see already that you guys are jokesters, and you kind of laugh through some of it. You laugh through some of the frustration.
Yes.
Yes, we confront each other about it. We talk about it. We used to like be mad for a while and be like, what are we doing? So we thought about it and we sat down, we prayed about it, and we're like, no, we can't go on living like this. We have to discuss what's going on. I know a lot of things have not changed, but a lot of things have changed, and we're still working on it because I'm a work in progress. He's still a work in progress. You just have to be able to work together, communicate together, and laugh and have fun together.
Oh yeah.
Right. That's amazing. How important is friendship in marriage?
This is my best friend right here. I can tell him anything. I can go to him about anything. I don't have to worry about it being on blast or anything. And he listens to me. He listens to what I'm saying and communicates with me about what I'm saying and so forth. And he'll say, "Do you mean this?" Or we'll try to figure it out. But yeah, I can always go to him and talk to him more so than I can go to like family or any of that.
Yeah.
You should see how he's looking at you, girl, like you a sandwich.
This is my honey right here.
Look, this show is gonna stir up some good stuff. It's gonna have y'all walking down the aisle again. That's amazing. I love your response, Mr. Johnson, when she was saying that. You were looking directly at her like, "Go, baby, hunty." Yeah.
I believe that though. I believe that, when you become one, you are a queen and I am a king, but I believe that I'm gonna let you be king, queen until you need me to be king. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Go kick.
You got a good one. You got a good one.
And what helps
any real man understands that, we really kind of hold the house down, really.
And I totally respect it because coming from she's met my mother before she passed, and she knows how I was raised. I'm different in that aspect. He's
a man, but he's feminine also, so he knows that side too. He'll go through his things, and I'm like, you just like a female. Damn.
Y'all funny. So what is that like? Like bringing two different worlds together? Because I'm married. I've been with my husband for 13 years total, and we'll be married 7 years next year.
Awesome.
Of that 13, and everything has happened in 13 years. Okay, so what is that like for you guys coming from two different backgrounds, different types of people coming together and just making it work? What was that like in the beginning?
It was kind of tough because of the fact that we both we were prior married before to others, and that didn't work out. So we wanted to go a different way. I didn't grow up with a dad in my household, so I never knew that it was my mom. She was abused. It was drugs and all of that other stuff. So I never had that. So I didn't know what it was to be like in a relationship. And for him, he didn't know how to be in a relationship as well. I think both of us, from coming from those two backgrounds like that, but we learned over the years we were going to do things different than we did the first time around. And it's much better because I met my soulmate. I met the person I will go to bat for. This is my ride or die right here. Yeah, he is. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, we kind of dealt with that a little bit because my husband's from Mississippi and I'm from Los Angeles.
Oh wow.
Two different worlds, right?
Right.
The first time I went home with him to go see where he was from, I was like, honey, You mean to tell me that we could possibly going up and down these roads run into a big old cow or a horse? That you have to be careful driving because you can hit like an animal?
Right.
Yeah, for him, he's from Greater Virginia. Greater Virginia's country.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
I was like, what in the world? I grew up with sidewalks. That was not, in my mind, I could not wrap my brain around that scenario alone. Okay, so
right.
Trust me, we are from two different worlds. He still speaks country when he talks. Just everything about him. But what I do love is his down homeness. Like the energy to want to try to just work things out with me and try and make an effort. And that comes from him being from a place where they didn't have a lot coming up, and just a humble place, humble beginning. Now that we've been back like 8-10 times to Mississippi, I'm like, I still can't believe y'all actually grew up in the woods. That's what I call it. I be like, y'all grew up in the woods? Yeah, I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying? I'm about to
They got one store. They got one store in the whole town, probably.
Right, and the lights still hang off the stringy electric. I don't know what you call it.
They got one light.
Yeah. One light, and it's the old one. It's the old school one that's still kind of separated. It's not connected to a pole. It's like connected on a string or something of, I don't know how to describe it.
Oh my God. I know exactly what you're talking about.
So when we go visit, a lot of his family has like trailers. I'm tripping off of that too. We grew up in like houses or apartments. It's like it's just, for us, it was two different worlds, literally.
Right.
From the way we were raised to this to that, just everything was so different. I grew up in hood of Watts, so it was like, for us, we were a product of our community. There were some teen, mothers that were, having babies. So I had my first at 14, but you literally were a product of your environment. And we were right in the middle of two rival gangs. So our day-to-day, just leaving the house was dangerous. You know what I mean? Just trying to get to school even. Our city, the natural disaster was earthquakes. His city is tornadoes. You know what I mean? Like, what is that? I still cannot wrap my brain around what a tornado does damage-wise. And how this, like, so anyway, yeah, enough about me. I just, it's two different ways. Y'all get it, right? Y'all get what I'm saying.
Well, we do. I grew up in DC. I grew up in all parts of the ghetto. So I grew up there. So people now, when they talk to me, they were like, "You grew up in the ghetto?" Yeah, I'm from the ghetto. Yeah, I am. Yeah. Just because I don't act like I'm from the ghetto don't mean that I can't be from there or whatever. I just changed how I view things. And I told myself, I got out that situation, I will never go back to that type of situation. I didn't want to live my life like that. So I wanted to be
right. And in the ghetto, you had a candy house at Big Mama house up the street. Yeah, it's some different things that we experience in the ghetto. Okay, that in like a city, you know what I mean? Back in the day, they used to give us a note to go to the local store and get cigarettes and do a list for my mama. You know what I mean? And she'll pay them later.
Oh wow!
You know what I mean? It was cool. It was like a barter system or something she had going on because they knew she was gonna come back later because she didn't have no money. So it's like, Mama always paid her bill. She'll go in there like a month later and be like, "What I owe you?" You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We relied on our feet. You know what I mean? Not no car. We didn't have no car. We relied on our feet. You had to walk 13 blocks to get to school.
Yeah, we had to walk or catch the bus, and no bus was smelling. Oh Lord.
Yep. We had buses that was a quarter. You know what I mean? Like it was all good. Right. So what type of work do you guys do? Tell me a little bit about that and talk about that.
Okay, I'm retired military. I did 20 years for the Air Force, and now I'm lead transportation for the same job I do, which is logistics, moving people. So I do that.
God bless you for your service to our country. Thank you so much. Like seriously, wow, retired. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So what about you, Mr. Johnson?
I'm a military veteran as well. I never retired. But right now.
See what I gotta deal with right here? I'm the only same one in this relationship, as you can tell.
Y'all are so cute for real. Y'all are so adorable.
Thank you. But yes, ma'am. I work at the Air Force Base, and I'm a floor technician at the Air Force Base.
Thank you so much as well. Like we appreciate our service. People that just have went into that service to serve this good old America. We ain't gonna get political because as you can see, I got cut off earlier. I don't want none of that.
Like, oh, no,
I hope they don't get you for the hand signals.
They better not putting up gang signs right now.
No, let me ask y'all this. This is just a question. Guys. I just want to know, have y'all ever seen anything like a president not giving up the throne of the White House after he has been,
I don't believe America has seen anything that, you know what I'm saying? That man has done.
Yeah.
I just had a question. I just wanted to know what y'all thought about, transition of power and what that means to us nowadays.
With me and my wife being prior military, there's a lot to go behind that because, you said this country and all that, what it represents and all that,
Right.
I still hold those principles that I fought for near and dear. And
yeah, that's true.
To see the person that's in charge shuffling those around at his will and using them whenever he feels he needs to, it speaks something to not just him, but it speaks something of this country.
Right.
Totally. Because to be honest with you, America does have the power to remove something that is not productive for America.
Right. I love how you're carefully stating those words. I love the way that you're explaining that. You know what I mean?
Yes,
I can tell you have a lot of wisdom. Like, let me say it like this.
Now I can go ghetto. Now I can go country.
Right? Yeah. Since we found out we against the community standards, I want to be careful about how we present our words on this show. Maybe we should just go to hand signals. I'll teach every guest I have. I'll give them hand signals at the beginning and be like, "This means that. That means that."
You're
gonna have us all shot out in the street. You was on that Gibson girl show. Hand signal. That ain't no.
Oh my God. Right. So I gotta talk to y'all about this very serious issue. What comes to mind, and I want to know from you each individually, what comes to mind when I say George Floyd? Just give me one or two words or a statement that comes to mind when I say the name George Floyd?
Wow, that's very hard. He didn't deserve it. He didn't deserve what was done to him. Nobody ever deserves what was done to him or anybody else before him deserve that type of treatment from anybody. A lot of people think they're above the law at times and they can do whatever they want to and not get in trouble for it. And so they keep doing it because they can, and nobody says anything or does anything. But let one of us do it, and we're locked up, or we're murdered. We're doing something happens to us terribly. I just feel for his family and for anybody that has gone through it and is still going through it, because we've been
Right.
through a lot through all the years and so forth, and it still hasn't changed. Nothing has changed.
Still happening.
Yeah.
What about you, Mr. Johnson? And I'm going to actually take that question too. I want to give my spill
Mhm.
on that that name as well. So go ahead, Mr. Johnson. Give me your take on George Floyd.
Um, Horrific, um, tragic event. But as I said earlier, America has shown the world what America is from its time of inception till today. You can pick and choose which side you want to be on, but there's one side that's absolute, and that's the truth.
Yeah.
And the truth of the matter is, we're in a situation that won't change because the powers that be have something, an agenda. There's something that that's going on that is not allowing certain people, certain races, certain groups of individuals to bask in the same glory, the same freedoms as most, Americans or citizens. So, America is going to be America. That's all I can say. That's how it is.
It's heavy, y'all. It's just so heavy. I don't have an opinion of your statements either way. I'm just gonna, give my spill on it, only because it could get so deep. That conversation that we
Yeah.
just brought up could get so
Oh, we could sit for hours.
heavy that it would take a whole 2 to 3 shows to address, right, how deep and how hard the pain goes from, injustices and all different types of things that have happened over the years that are still, like you said, happening. um
Yeah.
my take on it, when I think of George Floyd, I love my mom so dearly. Like, she's going through a few health things right now, and I'm thinking about just the contribution moms make, how she birthed me into the world, um,
Mhm.
how amazing. I'll call them back. I'm sorry. How amazing our moms
Good.
are, and all the sacrifices they make, to make sure that we're good day to day, that we're nurtured, that we're taken care of, that we're loved, that they're there to hold us through our frustrations, just all of those things. And when he was transitioning, when they were basically choking
Yes,
him,
ma'am.
or had his foot on him, he called out to mama.
Right.
He called out to mama, and I looked at the video several times, and it's just so heartbreaking to watch. But what was disturbing, I mean, not disturbing, but what was mind-boggling to me was to find out that his mom had also transitioned. So that meant that he was on his way to see her again. I
Right.
had no idea she had already passed.
Right.
Mm.
So when I think about that, it's just like, whoa. It knocks the wind out of me.
Right.
You know, our loved ones that have passed on and that we miss so much, and that we know that death happens. Death is a part of life, and that's a part of life we don't like. We don't like that part. We don't want to address that feeling and know that our loved ones have transitioned and moved on, and that they're there waiting at the hem of God's garment to you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
To be there for us when that time comes. And wow, that was powerful. That resonated to me. Especially at a time when I'm thinking about my mom, how we literally become, from them taking care of us to us becoming their caretakers, and us making life decisions for them. My mother, like I said, is going through some things. They call me just to get permission to, you know, do things for her. And it's just, whew, y'all.
Yeah.
We understand.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about how my mom just sacrificed everything for us. She's just, wow, she gave everything. She gave beyond everything. I was thinking about when we were younger and we were single. She was single. She was single mom, and it was 4 of us. Like, how did she do that? How did she make sure that she got to every parent conference, to every doctor's appointments that we needed, was able to take care of us, cook for us? Like, how did she do that alone? The strength of a woman
is unmatched. It is unmatched. And that's why it always amazed me how a man will hold down a woman when your power is nothing in comparison. Our power is nothing in comparison to a woman's power. Nothing.
I'm gonna let you say that. I'm gonna let you say that, because they gonna be coming for you.
I'm serious, and I say this because I'm a mama. I've seen the power of a woman. I've said this all my life. All my life. I'm 46 years old, and I will say it till I die. There's no power like the power of a woman. It's nothing. So why would, and it always amazed me, just watching my mother, like you said, you watch her strength, you watch her power, you watch her create magic out of nothing. You're like, wow. And why would somebody want to hold her back? Why can't she go do whatever she wants to do? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it always amazed me when men hold back women. It amazes me. It's like we don't have the answer to it all. We don't.
Right.
We don't.
Well, that comes from, you know, we talked about the different backgrounds.
Oh, I know.
Some men were, you know, raised a certain way, and it's, you know, we can go on for hours about this. We can have a whole nother topic, talk show, all of that about this alone, and how so many men were raised this way or that way, not having necessarily a father figure in the home. You know, some mothers over mothering.
And some fathers don't even when they're there, they don't know how to father, because most men are nothing but children themselves trying to figure this thing out. And next thing you know, they add something else to the equation. They add a family to the equation. They don't even know how to take care of themselves, much less somebody else. Now, if I can make money, that's easy. You know what I'm saying? Because all I got to do is just feed money into the situation. I can go do my thing. But when I have to sit down and communicate with someone, that's a whole different ball game. You know,
listen to this. I was telling you guys, we have a blended family too. And what's interesting is that my husband is physically in the home raising my 13-year-old son. He is the only son I had that I birthed into the world. Thank God for my husband, because it's a whole different dynamic with my son. Right. I've had 6 girls. I know how to deal with girls. I can tell when their mood is bad. I can tell when they getting ready to cross over into the, different transition in life as women do. I can tell all of that because I know the routine of little girls. I know their MO. Him, I wasn't ready for this stuff. I wasn't ready. I didn't know that boys had hormonal attitudes.
Yeah.
I just thought that was a girl's thing. I thought that some of the things that he's going through with puberty, with I thought it was just us. Like, I know us, but whoa, thank God my husband is here to rear him in the correct direction when he steps out of line or goes to this level or goes to that level. Thank God for him, because I wouldn't know what to do. And I don't know if I was single, if the balance of just me being single would be enough. You understand? Because you literally need two parents. You do. And I understand that now. I understand why you need two parents to raise a child. Because, you know what I mean? There are some different things that come up as they are coming up as children and as we're rearing them. There are different things that come up in the equation. Sometimes the mom has to step in and sometimes the dad has to step in. And it's nothing like the authority in a man's voice when it comes to, telling that child, hey, you heard your mama. You heard what she said. Your voice is something different about the authority in your voice versus the softness in ours.
Right.
That just make the children get in line and get it done. Right. You know what I'm saying? Would you agree, Ms. Johnson?
Yeah, I would. But then for him, his mama, I was scared of his mom. His mom probably would have beat me up too. But yeah, she'll mess him up. He know that Brenda would jack him up. If he did something ready to rough him up, she kept him in line and stuff like that. But I know how tough it is with boys, because with my ex, we had the two boys, and it made it so hard. One is going one way and one is going the other way, and then you start testing your parenting skills when it's like that. That was before he even came in the picture. My husband now. Yeah,
it's just some unique dynamics, and it's tough sometimes. So we have to keep everything in perspective while at the same time loving each other. Date nights are important. Quality time with one another. Dating outside the home, because sometimes you got to step away and just spoil each other, away from the element of the children. And people would think, oh, well, why would you do that? Because we're married. It's the union of us coming together that's very important. If we don't take care of us, if you don't take care of each other as a couple, it's like
somebody else will.
Right. And somebody else will.
That's just how it works. It just does. I'm not saying that that's what people go out and intentionally in their minds do, but we are emotional creatures. If my emotions aren't met with you, I'm going to get them met from somewhere else. That's just what people do. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
I understand that with my wife. I understand that I need to give her attention. I understand that I need to listen to her, pay attention to her. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. She looks at me sometimes and be like, please, will you just go?
And I'm going to admit something to y'all. Women are way more sneaky, honey. So you might as well.
I'm telling you, man, when I tell you I was raised off of an OG great woman, I'm telling you, Brenda was it. Shit.
Right. So anyway, let me not address that, because I don't want my husband to be like, what you mean by that? Oh my God. I'm just if you're a couple, you understand these terms that we're talking. Like, you have to kind of be in a real relationship to understand what we're even addressing or talking about. Because there's nothing like companionship and marriage. Oh, I do want to ask you guys this. Because we felt different from dating to marriage. Did you guys feel different when you crossed over to becoming actual husband and wife?
I did a little bit.
Yeah,
I don't know.
me too, a little bit. Yeah, I think from the transitioning from one to another, because you're like, hold on, you married him. Like, hold on, I didn't know you did that, nigga. Be like, why?
Oh my God, I love y'all realness. This is so hilarious. Oh goodness! Oh, that's funny.
I know he'd be looking at me like, "Oh my God, I got myself into."
Oh
Right?
yeah. You don't have though. You know what I'm saying? Once it doesn't matter. You can you meet this person, and I'm talking about you fall madly in love with them.
Madly, yeah.
But once you sit with a person longer damn enough, your opposites gonna rub the fuck off. They just do.
They do, yeah. Listen, you are so right.
But if you don't know how to talk, be able to talk what's going on out, you're going to argue and continue to argue. And then your marriage is going to dissolve because you weren't able to communicate. If you could just be, sometimes it's kind of tough to ask my wife, is this going to bother you, or am I bothering you? And certain things that, we're doing because I don't want to bother her. You know what I'm saying? So we try not to do that. And next thing you know, then we run into this. We run headlong with each other, and now it's like, well, why'd you should have just said something, just like the other night.
Right.
You just said something. You could have came through here, but you was on video. You could have came through it. We argued like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, but afterwards, we was like, baby, I'm sorry.
I don't care how many arguments we get in, though, or what have you. We still communicate, and I still love them, regardless what we go through. Because if you don't go through anything together, you're not going to experience it together, and y'all not going to know each other or find out more about each other. I found out more about myself each day, more about him each day, more about our relationships each day. And it makes you build a stronger relationship when you're communicating and talking about these things and stuff.
That's so true. You know what I told my husband recently? I said, bro, listen. This is us. This is how silly we are. I said, you need to stop telling yourself that I'm dealing with the opposite sex in some capacity. You need to stop telling yourself that, because I'm tired of talking you off the ledge every time you assume. That's us. That's us. I told him recently, I'm like, look, cut it out. Stop talking that into your head. You know what I mean? I am not sleeping with somebody because I had an interview with them. It's just things like that. We are, boy. We be rocking and rolling. He just don't want. The thing is, he just loves his wife, and the way that he communicates it sometimes is funny. It's just he's overprotective, and and I know that, but I'll be like, boy, stop! I don't want to talk you off the ledge every time. Just chill out. You good? I'm good. Every time you at work, I'm at home. You can call me all day.
Right.
You gotta base it on the facts.
Right.
So that's us. That's awesome. But we're the best friends in the world. My grown children approve of him. You know what I mean? And I say that because when you do have a blended family, and I have kids that are grown in their 30s. And it's like,
no.
Oh, thank you,
girl.
Yeah,
I'm your husband's age. I'm actually 46, like your husband, Mr. Johnson. And my daughters are grown. They're very grown. They have their own children too. I'm a grandma of 3, and our generations are beginning to grow. In other words, are y'all grandparents yet?
We
yes,
are.
we have we have one girl and two boys, and they are something else.
Oh,
right. Yeah, grandparenting is a whole different scenario. That's all I can say.
I love being a grandparent though, because I can send your ass back to your parents.
Right. That's the fun part. Mine are my grandkids are my oldest is 12, 10, 11, 12 now. She's tall and but this is the funny thing. Y'all just said how young I look, right? I have to stop her from calling me grandma in public.
Grandma.
You know I'm your aunt.
Right, no, because she's about my height. You got to understand what's happening here. We're walking around the store or something, and then it looked like we're sisters or something, or like it looks like a different dynamic than what it is. And all of a sudden she says, Grandma, can I get this? Girl, don't you call me that in public.
Did you like, get out of here?
So it is just hilarious, but they are so sweet. And I've had them around me since they were like newborn. I was there to see one of them born. And when they come around, they're so respectful, and I love having them around because they help me a lot. They help me more than my kids. I be like, what's wrong with y'all? I'm offended. You know what I mean?
That's how it always works.
Yeah.
They do anything that I need them to do. Wash dishes. They do that real well. Like they are just good kids. I'm just so grateful. And then I got my little baby, Mamacita, spoiled only child, Miss September, honey. Miss September. She 3.
We got
she the boss, honey.
We got one of them.
She bossy. Look, yeah. See too. We got a dog too named Lily. Right, spoiled in the house.
That look
right. How your pet bossy?
Look, one day she went out the room. She went out the room because she had to go to the bathroom. She barking. We ain't come out there in time. I said, watch this. She came back in the room, looked like, what's y'all problem? Y'all better get up and see me outside. She had that look like, are you serious? And then she be running. Oh my God. She's just spoiled. Everybody's spoiled up in this house.
Oh my God. So I just gotta ask, for the sake of our audience, and I keep it really authentic, y'all. Are y'all that black family that let your dog get in your bed? I just gotta ask.
This is right here.
Oh my God.
This is the new part of the show.
The new part of the show.
Yeah. Talking about you and your damn dog on the bed.
He's showing off right now. He likes on here too.
My God, you guys are hilarious.
That's his furry. That's his furry.
What am I gonna do? Get beat up and kicked out of the bed? That's all right. You can stay. It's all right, yeah. But just know this, I didn't get her in the bed.
Oh my God, I'm trying to keep my kids from eating in my bed. I'll be like, you want crumbs in your ear? Like, get out of my bed. Why do you feel the need to come to my bed?
Mama's bed.
And have a whole 2 to 3 meals. I don't understand.
You know your bed is the most comfortable bed in the whole house. The seat that you sit in is the best comfortable chair. The soda that you drink is the best, wettest, most carbonated drink in the damn world. You get stripped
Wait.
down.
I got something to piggyback off of that. I got something. My side of the bed is the most comfortable, okay? Because I got the dented version of.
Yeah. That's my
Mine
side.
has been perfectly shaped by the. You know what I'm saying? So everybody loves.
I think he said comfortable for his side. I don't know, because when he get in the bed, he turns 50 billion times. I'm like, are you done yet? No, I ain't comfortable yet. Oh, he be moving on.
She just hating.
I'm like,
She
is
just hating.
I'm gonna end this show with your biggest pet peeve. I'm gonna tell you mine, and then y'all tell me y'all's about each other. This is my biggest pet peeve of my husband. Okay, I gotta go on and just give it up. He gonna be like, cause I already told him that this bothers me. 4:30 in the morning, his alarm goes off. He sleeps all the way through like an hour or so of alarm stuff. Right? And I'm sitting there looking at this fool like, are you serious right now? And I can't go back to sleep because the thing is just dark.
Oh my God, man. Oh my God.
So my pet peeve, and I put it on Facebook one morning. I posted it in our story because I was like, y'all see this? I said, you hear this alarm? And then I panned the camera to him over there sleeping peacefully like a little baby.
Oh my God.
So what is y'all pet peeve, for one another? I want to hear that, and then we got to cut it off because this is like at the end of the hour.
Okay, let's see. My pet peeve is, like I said, he's a female in a male's body, because when he gets his attitude, he's like a female. He don't want to talk to you. He don't want to be bothered or anything, like he peeing or something. It's my pet peeve right there. I'm like, don't me, leave me alone. You're gonna be mean, but yeah, he'll be like this.
You pout too. You do the pouting.
I'll say good morning. I'll say whatever. He'd be like, what's wrong with you? I like,
oh my God.
Dag on female. You make me sick. Like, pick me up.
Oh my God. What about her, Mr. Johnson?
I think that I can come up with right now offhand is just her tardiness, being late. Oh. You know we supposed to be there like yesterday, right? Well, I said, do you like this? Bring that shit on, let's go. You gotta go watch this after it's over and see his face when he does an impersonation of you. It is hilarious. Y'all have officially given me a headache from laughing so hard on this segment. Like, this was so much fun. Oh my God. Where can we find you guys on social media?
For Facebook, it's Demi Johnson, and for Instagram, it's Demi_actress_model.
Wow. Okay. What about you, Mr. Johnson?
On Facebook, just Chris Johnson. That's my acting page. My real page is Christopher Mont Johnson, and Instagram is Chris_acts2.
Wow. Okay. Listen. I can tell. I didn't know that you were an actor, but I could tell that it's like a show every day in your home because you guys are a riot. You're hilarious, and I can't wait to meet y'all in person. I know we gotta meet because to bring the couples together, it's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Oh my God! Thank you for being so candid and open in conversation on this segment. I didn't know which way it was gonna go. I kind of just flowed with y'all. And this is what we got. It was a big old silly, it was fun. It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. I had a good time as
Thank you for having us.
Oh my God, yes, yes. God bless you guys. Continued success, love, safety over your family during these trying times. And continue to You gotta laugh about it because it's like,
yeah,
we got social distance.
Look, you not
right. Real quick, and then I officially gotta let y'all go. Why me and my husband play jokes in the store about that? Like we play jokes with each other. We know we're married, but I'd be like, "Can you get away from me?" You know what I mean? We do that.
We do stuff like that in the store too.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Yeah, and mess with people.
He likes to get us beat up at, we were at a football game for one of our sons. He likes to get us beat up because of the fact when our son scores or something and the other kid is injured, he's like, yeah, that's right. You go ahead. And everybody turned around like, we're going to get him.
Oh my God. Oh my God. So Mr. Johnson, we have an entertainment magazine that we're launching. It is a cinema edition of Let's Go to Work ENT magazine. So if you're interested in something like that, get with Lester. He'll give you the instruction on what to do, how much the advertisement is. I'm giving y'all a special rate because I've just enjoyed all of Lester's friends. Like he is around such great energy and amazing love, and I could see it exude through the camera and through the phone. I wish we could shake hands and hug, but we couldn't do that anyway because it's like Corona right now. But you know, listen. Well, unfortunately, you guys, I gotta get off. We're gonna end the segment, but thank you. Much love to you guys. Blessed endeavors as you walk out and continue to bless each other in your union. I didn't even know what to say right there. My head hurt from laughing at y'all. I'm like, goodness, I didn't expect a headache.
A good headache.
Oh my God. And continue to let everybody know to come to the Queen G Live Experience and they can watch your segment on my page, the Queen G Live Experience. Okay. Be blessed, you guys. I gotta go officially. Thank you so much for joining me today on today's segment. Okay, let's keep in touch.
Future blessings. Yeah. Amen.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye. Oh my God. I laughed so hard on that show. It was so hilarious. Like the Johnsons. Meet the Johnsons. That's all I gotta say. Listen, y'all, if you haven't tuned in future shows, you may want to get in this. This is starting to get deep. It's starting to get good. Raw, authentic talk from different corners of the world and different parts of the world. As you can see, the Johnsons were in South Carolina, and everybody's flooding in from different parts. Trust me. So yeah, thank you for tuning into this segment. This your girl Queen G of Queen G Live Experience. I'm officially checking out. See y'all next time. Okay. Have a good day. Bye.